guys. Sorry, I think I just yelled. I'm in my sunroom and it's very echoey for some reason, and that was really loud. Hey guys, thank you for hopping in here and checking this out. I'm so excited to share this with you. I have notes because I have squirrel brain, so if I don't have notes, I will just babble, and I don't want to take up a ton of your time. I know we are all busy, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. So my name's Kelly O'Neill. I've been a coach for 5.5 years. Seems like that's crazy, but yeah, 5.5 years I've been a coach. And I started before I ever even knew what this was. I had no idea that this was a company. I had no clue. I was overweight. I was unhappy with my body. I had always been unhappy with my body, actually. I struggled with weight loss my whole life, and I struggled with body image my whole life. So at the time, I had 3 kids. I had a 2-year-old. She was my youngest, or almost 2 at the time. And then I had 2 other older girls. And I was still carrying around 20 pounds of baby weight from my 2-year-old. So I was feeling like crap. I was staying at home with her at the time. I was a stay-at-home mom at the time. I had left my office manager job so that I could stay at home with her when she was little. And the deal was go back to work once she went to preschool. So she was 2. I was overweight. I was exhausted all the time. I felt just gross, if you know what I mean. Like, I just wasn't happy. So anyways, I got a message one day from a friend, and she was like, hey, you want to try this health and fitness accountability group? And I was like, yeah, why the hell not? I've tried everything else and nothing else has worked. So I jumped in her group and I instantly fell in love. I didn't post in the group. I'm an introvert. I'm pretty shy. I keep to myself. I had never posted on social media. I had never taken a selfie before. So I didn't really post in the group. I just watched the group. But when I watched this group of women who were they were working out, and they were taking walks, and they were doing programs, and they were doing weights, and they were trying to eat healthy, and they were helping each other out, and they were supporting each other and cheering each other on. And I thought, wow, I've never seen this many women in one place, all actually supporting each other, and nothing negative was going on in this group. So just being in the group got me motivated to start my own exercise program. And I had done the gym. I had tried to be a runner. Never stuck. But nothing ever stuck with me. I couldn't keep it going long term. And we all know that fitness and health and fitness is it's not a destination, right? Like, you don't hit your goal and be like, okay, I'm done, and then you don't ever have to exercise again. It's forever. So I couldn't find the thing that kept me on track forever. This group, and it was just people in a group, but there was something about this group that just made me want to show up every day for myself and for them. I started posting in the group because it was a private group, and I knew the people on my Facebook page weren't going to see it. So it got me more comfortable with sharing. So anyways, after a while, I was offered to check out this coaching opportunity, and I had no idea what this was. And I at first was like, no way. I don't want to talk to people. I don't like to talk to people. I also was like, what are people going to think? Like, here I am, overweight, never been into fitness in my life, love pizza and wine, and I'm supposed to turn around and suddenly act like I know what I'm talking about with health and fitness. Like, I thought people are going to think I'm crazy. They're going to laugh at me. So I just was like, ew, no, I'm not doing that. But I stuck around, and I kept being part of these groups, and I kept seeing what was going on. And my girlfriend who had invited me originally, I kept watching her, and she was a mom of 3 and pregnant at the time. She was a restaurant manager working like 60 hours a week. She was married. She was building a new house, and she was building this little business on the side of all that. And not in big chunks of time. She was doing it in little bits of time, and she seemed so happy. And I thought, man, like, if she can do that, in with a crazy life that she has, like, it's silly. Maybe I could try it. Maybe. So anyways, I finally talked to her a million times. I asked a million questions, and I finally said, you know what? I'll try it. I was like, I'll try it just for a little bit and see how it goes. So I started off real small, and I didn't really do much. I didn't post a lot. I didn't really do much with it. I just kind of like dabbled a little here and there. I would work a little bit when my daughter was taking a nap. I would work a little bit after the kids went to bed. But the more time I spent on this business, the more time I spent connecting with other people and showing other people how what I was doing was working, the more I got addicted to doing it. So when I started getting messages from people thanking me for getting them started, and people who even were like, you changed my life, then I became obsessed. I was like, I can literally change people's lives by exercising myself and taking care of myself. I can help others. And this was big for me. I've always been someone who's wanted to help. I always wanted to be a therapist when I was younger, or a psychiatrist. And I never got to it because it was just too much schooling. And I put myself through school, and I barely made it my 4 years. So this was so good for me. And it gave me an outlet for just me. You know, if you're a mom, you know, like, we're all our kids, right? Like, we're our family's person. We do everything for them. But this gave me time for me, something that was just mine, that I felt a lot of pride in. So that all kind of just created this momentum for me that made me realize, okay, now I'm making a little money doing this. I finally sat down and said to my husband, all right, look, I'm going to just like go all in, and I'm going to face my fear of what people think, because I was doing a lot of personal development. If you don't know what that is, this business, we do a lot of personal development. It's just personal growth, and you will become a more confident, stronger, happier person if you only just do that. And I was becoming more confident. I was becoming stronger, and I just didn't care as much about what people were thinking of me. So I said, I'm gonna go all in, and if I can earn the same amount of income doing this from home, being a stay-at-home mom, as I was at my office manager job, I'm gonna stay home when my daughter goes to school. I'm not gonna go back to work. My husband thought it was a joke. He was like, whatever, you try it, who cares? Or if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you're going back to work. And I was like, all right. But then I was like, game on, I'm gonna prove him wrong. So I dove in. And I don't mean I spent hours. I didn't spend hours. I didn't have hours of time to spend, but I was connecting with the other people on my team. I was learning how to do this the best way, how to help people in the best way to get people results. Because when I got people results, when I helped people change their life, that's when things were successful in my business. When I helped other coaches join my team and them become successful, so I helped them start earning an income, that's when I'm successful. So I just really dug into learning how to do it. And so that was 5.5 years ago, and I have never looked back since. I've never had to go back to my job. I make more now than I ever did at any job I've ever had, actually. And I have to say, there is an income disclaimer that Beachbody requires us to tell, which is, this is not a salary job. You do not just get paid to show up. Income is not guaranteed, and you must put in effort to obviously earn an income. That's kind of obvious, right? I mean, I probably didn't have to say that, but I have to say it because it's legal. So, effort. That's really what it takes. It's how much effort do you want to put in? And there's some people that get in and they dive right in, and they build their business quickly, and maybe they have more time and effort, or maybe they have a background and they know a little bit more. And then there's some people like me that had no idea what the heck I was doing. And I just dabbled at first in a little pockets of time until I started to build a momentum and realize that I wanted to make it bigger. And then I put more effort and energy in to make it bigger. There are some people that never get to that point, and they always are happy with just dabbling, and that's super cool. We love them too. It doesn't matter. This business is all about what you want it to be. So, sorry, got distracted. Back to me. So, once I was in it, I lost the 20 pounds of baby weight. I started to tone up and see muscles that I'd never seen before. I learned how to fuel my body and still eat carbs and still have my wine and still go on vacation and do all the things and eat the treats. And there's no cutting out food groups. These programs work so well. This business is so smart because it is just everything we know we need, exercise and eating healthy, to feel our best. It's no gimmicks, it's no pills, it's no fake dieting or crash course diet. It's none of that. It is just your basic simple stuff. So anyways, I started feeling awesome. I learned how to share that with other people so that they would want to know what I was doing. And then we run these challenge groups. Like I told you, the one I got into when I started, we run these together as a team, and that's where we support all of our people. So you're not alone in it. We do it together. So once I got into it and I started working out, I'm 44 years old and I am in the best shape of my life. I'm in better shape now than I ever was in my 20s or my 30s. I'm in the best shape of my life. I feel the most healthy I've ever felt, and I am confident. And I don't have a model shaped body. I'm not perfect. I still feel like, okay, I could probably lose like 5 pounds or whatever, but I'm happy with myself. I'm confident in myself. I don't fear wearing a bathing suit in public anymore, which I did my whole life. And that I think is way more important than the number on the scale. Feeling good about yourself. So, and not to mention the fact that coaching has brought me some of my best friends, people that I had never known before coaching. I have some of my closest friends from coaching that I've never even met in real life because they live in other states or other countries. So it has changed my life in so many ways. We've been able to pay off a ton of our debt. We have been able to go on amazing vacations because of it. We have, I get to stay home. I get to work from my phone in my sunroom. And I literally work with this in a pen and a notebook and my phone and sometimes my computer. That's it. I can do it anywhere. And like I said, I earn more doing this than I ever have at any other real job, working for someone else, and having that freedom of time to do what I want to do is the best feeling in the world. And I never thought I'd ever have a job where I could do it, but this is my business. So I get to do it when I want, where I want, and how I want. And that's what you get to do if you decided to become a part of my team. So that's a little bit about me. Now, I have to check my notes to make sure I'm getting everything in. So being a coach is really about 3 things. It's about living your healthiest, happiest life, inspiring others to do the same, and then supporting them on that journey. And all those things are what I already talked about. When you become a coach, the first thing we do is we make sure that you get on your own personal journey. We figure out like what's going to be the best program for you to do for your goals and for your level of fitness. And then you share that with other people and we teach you how to do it so that it doesn't feel gross, so that you don't feel like you're going to be judged, so that so it feels good and you're comfortable with it, because we never ask you to do anything you're not comfortable with. And supporting them is our challenge group. So the whole thing is all about you being healthy, you taking care of you inspiring others to do it, and then us supporting them as a team in our challenge group so that they can get results and feel good and live their happiest, healthiest lives as well. So that's what coaching's about, those 3 things. And how do we do it is we partner with Beachbody. So we're independent contractors. I don't know what I call myself, independent coach. But we partner with Beachbody because Beachbody is the leader in home health and fitness. The company's been around for over 20 years. The coaching network, what I do, this whole thing, this has been around for a little over 10 years. And Beachbody as a company takes such good care of us because we are what make them a big business. We're the ones that help them grow their business because they don't sell their products in stores. They sell their products through us because when you can go out and buy products anywhere, right? You can buy supplements places, you can go to the gym, you can do all that stuff. But when you're doing it on your own, it's so much harder to stay on track. That's why they figured out if we partner our products with coaches that can help people stay on track, then they will stay on track and get results. And that creates actual results for actual people long term. So they know this. And so they do everything they can to help us as coaches. Plus, something that's super exciting that we just found out last week, I think it was last week, Beachbody is merging with another company so that we will be a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange somewhere around May. That's huge, especially for a network marketing company to be able to partner with a company to be on the New York Stock Exchange, to be a publicly traded company, because it just shows that it's not, people think, oh, it's just a multi-level marketing company or a direct sale. They have this negative connotation about it. And I feel like now it's gone. It's proven. I've known it's not that, but it's proven to everybody else now. It is. It's a legitimate company. And we're actually merging with another company that has a bike, a stationary bike, kind of like Peloton, but it's called, oh my goodness, I just lost what it was called. I can't remember. I should have written it down. Anyways, it's partnering with a company that has a stationary bike like Peloton. So there'll be a whole nother part that will be rolling out this summer. So Beachbody is just innovating all the time with the best fitness programs from fitness professionals and nutrition programs, and just there's so much stuff. There's something for everyone. Mix Fitness. There we go. That's what it's called. Mix Fitness. Check it out if you want. Super cool stationary bike, but we'll be rolling out programs for the stationary bike that won't just be for that bike. They'll be for any stationary bike. So it's just exciting stuff. All right, now, who am I looking for to join? I'm kind of picky. So if you're in this group, it's because I really think that you would be great at this. Even if you're like, I've never done anything like this before, I'm not at my goal weight, or I'm super shy, or whatever it is that you may be telling yourself, I see something in you that I think, nope, that person would be awesome at this. So I'm looking for people who know that there's something better out there in the world. And I don't mean a better life. I love my life. I loved my life before I was a coach. So it's not about creating a better life, just something bigger. Like I knew that I was always meant to be a mom. I knew I was meant to be a wife. I love being a wife and being a mom and being a stay-at-home mom. I knew that was what I was supposed to do. But I always felt like maybe there was something bigger I was missing. And having this opportunity where I get to give back so much to other people, that's what was missing in my life. I get to make a huge impact on others. And when I get people to join me and then they're reaching out and helping other people, think about the reach. It's like that ripple effect in the water, right? I can only help so many people, but the coaches on my team, they're helping others, and then those people are helping others. We're literally creating change in the world. That is big, right? That's so it's like mind-blowing. And so I'm looking for people who have that feeling like, but like, I want to do more. I want to give more. I want to give back to the world, make the world a better place, help other people live. If you have a great life and you are happy, help others get to that point, because you know how amazing that is. And there's a lot of people in the world that are very unhappy in their life, and they just need something to just lift them out of that. And that's where we come in. So looking for people that are dreamers, people who have a vision, who can say, okay, you know what? I know that I'm nowhere near that right now, but like, I want to be this. Like, I think to myself, like, we're going to look at condos in Florida because I want to have a condo near my sister's house, and I want to buy a lake house. And is that something I can do right this second? No, but I'm moving in that direction, and I have a clear vision of that. That's where I'm going to be. I have a dream that I will have at least 15 coaches working with me that I can help earn a 6-figure income. That is my dream. 15 6-figure income coaches that I've helped get to that point. Because when people who I work with do really well, that is the best feeling in the world. Because I know how much it helps their families when I watch them earn this income that makes an impact in their life. And if I got to have even the littlest part of that, it brings me so much joy. And people who just want to give back, right? Like, if you found something that was so amazing, like I found something that made me an income from home. I found something that helped me get into the best shape of my life and made me feel amazing. Why wouldn't I share that with everyone, right? Maybe it's not for everyone, but why wouldn't I at least give everyone the opportunity to learn about it and try it on their own? Because I know it's changed my life, and I feel like it would be a shame not to share that with others. So that is a little bit about me and about the business, what we're doing, and like what it means to be a coach. I'm going to hop off now, but I'm going to be posting 3 more videos. I believe it's 3 more videos today. I'm going to talk one all about just your worries, fears, and misconceptions, the most common things I hear from people, and I'll talk about those. And then I'm going to do one all about the money, which I'm sure everyone wants to know. How do I earn an income? How do you make the money? All that stuff. Then I'm going to talk about how you can get started and like what we do when you get started. We don't just throw you in and say, figure it out, promise. But I'm gonna talk all about that. So at the end of this, I want you to know everything. I want you to understand exactly what I do, how I earn an income, what it requires on a day-to-day basis, and whether or not it sounds like something you wanna do, so that you can make, an informed choice of your own. And maybe it's not for you, and that's totally cool. I just hope that you get all the information. Sorry, I keep seeing these pop-ups on my screen, and it's distracting me. So I'm hopping off. I'll be back soon. If you have any questions about what I said, post them under this. Comment under this post, and I will respond to them as soon as I see them. All right, bye guys.